Okay, we start off with working some more on getting through our firmament quests, which are these four. Really need to turn in some of this stuff. Then after some firmament, we will move back into the MSQ. Okay, so you got one dude over in the broom. Okay, what's up, Sistevald? Yes, I'm Sistevald. Who's asked? By the fury, are mine eyes to be believed? Sis? Charlemagne de Durandare would personally entreat your services as an instructor and mentor to aspiring airship pilots throughout the... Look, you may be the slayer of gods, but if this is your idea of a jest... It is true, you say? Then of course I accept. I'd be a fool not to. Though why the Lord of the Highest of Houses and a hero such as yourself would turn to a broken-bodied nobody, rotting his day sway in the broom is beyond my comprehension. Pray allow me to say that it was a true honor to have had you on board my airship in the operation to retake the Stone Vigil. Your memory of that triumph has carried me through even the darkest of days. At any rate, the letter goes on to state that should I accept the offer, I am to report to the site of the planned training facility, which, according to this, is to be constructed here in the Broom. At once. I do believe I am inclined to do just that. Might I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me? It's been a while since I consorted with nobles, and I fear I might do something to embarrass myself. We don't so much find Sid as he just keeps showing up and we say, hey, cool, nice. Where is it? Ah, there. According to the letter, the site in question is just beyond here. Shall we? Must be Sestavold. On behalf of House Dorndare, I thank you for entertaining my offer. Allow me to get right to the matter at hand. As you may know, Lord Foncel's efforts to bolster trade with some of the most prestigious merchants from the three nations have borne considerable fruit. As such, we have need for capable airship pilots to shuttle supplies to and fro. Lord Durlamont has spoken highly of your expertise. He would have you train the next generation of pilots who will steer Ishgard to a brighter future. It is my hope that this will also serve to provide an honest, profitable trade for a number of the unfortunate souls who call this place home. My lord, I do not know what to say. Show great mercy to this battered and brokered man and give him a chance to rebuild his life in a way he never imagined. Honored and blessed to accept your offer. For as long as I draw breath, I will serve your cause with every ounce of strength and passion that I am able to muster. It's also the matter of securing the funds necessary to operate the new facility, as well as to maintain our fleet. Lord Edmont, I trust I can count on the support of House Fortemps in this manner? That is no longer my decision to make, but I will consult with Autoriel, and I see no reason why he would not be receptive to your cause. When you arrived at Fortemps Manor and said you would speak with me in private, I must admit I had my doubts as to what you had in mind. Oh. Cannot very well turn a blind eye to the unprivileged men and women of our society, now can I? Not when the savior of Ishgard stands before me, ready to fight for them. Ah, that makes more sense. Is why you brought Master Shade here, is it not? You think yourself subtle, Lord Charlemagne, but I am wise to your ways. After all, this is not the first time you've brought me around to your cause. Though this time, at least, I can say it is a noble one. Years House Dorandar and Fortemps have struggled for supremacy. Not so different, you and I. So it's such a terrible thing that we take advantage of each other from time to time. I think not. I kinda do. Maybe don't take advantage of people, period. Besides, I cannot very well let you live a life of leisurely retirement while I remain on the front lines, fighting for men and women who have been forgotten for far too long. As members of Ishgard's most privileged class, it is our calling to lead our nation to a new era of prosperity and enlightenment, and I, for one, have no intention of shirking this duty. What did I get? Magicked prisms. Okay. Neat. Quest complete. Yeah, you fuck up that rock. Thanks to your efforts, House Durandar and Fortemps have awakened to the plight of Ishgard's poor and suffering, and the restoration of the broom has begun in earnest. About bloody time. Is everything else in the broom? Vendro's Grace. Yeah, I think everything else is in the broom. Is in the firmament, rather. Which, the best way to get there... is that? Oh, you came too. Good. There's something I wanted to ask you. What sort of fabric do you think is best for making an overcoat? Paraquill and I really don't know anything about weaving, you see. It's Lysel who fancies herself a seamstress. Ain't the hair of Ishgard. Glad to see you all as well. I'm trying to get these lads to tell me just what sort of fabric they need. They can't seem to give me a straight answer. So what'll it be? Thick pelt to ward off the cold. Is that all? Why didn't you say so? Well, that shard says just the thing for you. And there you go. Again, this will serve you well enough. Certainly will. Many thanks, my good man. Rosequin? There's a favor I would ask of you. Well, if it isn't myself, what can I do for you and your friends today? The hunter we met at the markets has hired us to make him an overcoat. Do you have a needle and thread we could borrow? I do indeed. I can't just let you have it. Why, if you so much as pricked your finger with my tools, you'd never hear the end of it. No need to fear. Archon is here to watch over me and see that I'm perfectly safe. Isn't that right, Archon? See? Oh, if the Savior of Ishgard is willing to vouch for you, who am I to oppose? Here you go. Just be careful with them, yes? Thanks, Rosequin. You're the best. Am I allowed to move now? Yep. Okay. Should be able to take you to here. Do hope our presence won't be a bother. Forgive me. The building before us I have dubbed Servando's Grace. It is a place where the ailing and injured might see their wounds or maladies attended to. Some of our patients require only the briefest of treatments before they are back on their feet again, while those with more serious conditions might stay in these halls for months. There are even those here suffering from troubling illnesses, sicknesses not visible to the eye. But our healers do their best to provide succor just the same. The construction of the facility was first proposed by the House of Commons, but the plan was met with immediate and overwhelming approval in the House of Lords as well. How heartening it is to see our nation come together for a worthy cause. Needless to say, be they commoner or noble, in these halls all patients receive the attention and care they deserve. Nor do we turn away any who seek employment here, regardless of their background or station. Pardon, my lords, if I might trouble you for a moment. That is an outfit. But a humble artist working to capture the reconstruction of the firmament on canvas for posterity. Saw the two of you here, and simply could not walk by without expressing my gratitude. Ah, but yes, I do believe I had the pleasure of looking upon your paintings. You have our thanks as well for your most exquisite... Wait, why does your face look so familiar? You're of the House Chevardon, are you not? You are gracious indeed, my lord, to remember one of such humble blood. It is true. I once had the honor of paying my respects to you when introduced by Sir Alfel at the banquet. I mean, who's got the better hat, though? Also, what is going on with the end of his sleeves? And you are strong on. There's no greater honor than to see you before me. It was always my dream to become an artist, To capture the world around me in all its beauty, all its sadness, on my easel. That future generations never forget the time we lived in. And yet, times of war, there's of course no time for such lofty pursuits. So I donned my armor and took up my blade, resigned to the thought that I would one day fall in the unending battle against the Horde. Oh, how my heart sung the day you fell, Dread Nidhogg, ushering in a new dawn for our great nation. At long last, I'm able to lay down the weapons of war and take up my brush, as I had dreamed of for all these years. Truly, it would not be an understatement to say that your heroism inspires every stroke that I paint. Ahem. Forgive me. Moreover, I am proud to say that my work has been put on display right here in the halls of Sir Vandro's Grace. Not to be overly presumptuous, but I fear there is a role for fine art to play in bringing succor to the hearts of the suffering. To that end, I have also made an effort to teach my craft to all who would learn. Ah, there you are! I was hoping to acquire upon the price of your latest masterpiece. $100 million! No? Okay. Oh, pray forgive me. Clearly you have more important matters to deal with. I meant not to intrude. No apology needed, my good man. On the contrary, I have imposed upon my illustrious friends for far too long already. And with that, I shall take my leave. Thank you for giving this humble artist the opportunity to express his appreciation in person. Whenever you see one of my works, know that they would never have been possible were it not for you. Very proud, Archon. Truly you have made your mark on our nation and its people in more ways than one. Now, should we make for the next stop on our little tour? To Snow-Soaked Springs we go. Where'd that? All the way over there. Okay, let's go Featherfall. I do believe I have everything we need. Shall we get started then? Say, what do we do with this part here? Just hold that in place. Fold it over. Yes, just like that. Now sit right there. Exactly. You're natural. Oh, they got high quality. It's a perfect fit. Best work yet, if I do say so myself. How does it feel, good sir? Sturdy, warm, and even a fair bit more stylish than I'd been expecting. Got yourself one satisfied customer, lass. I reckon this should cover it. Go and buy yourself something nice now. Thank you. Thank you. Couldn't have done this without you. Here, this is your share. What? This is just about all of it. Huh? Seeing as how you did just about all the work, it seems only fair. Together with what our mother gave us, we have enough here to buy our fruit. Speaking of mother, let's head back before she starts worrying what's become of us. We come back to play soon. Of course. You're more than welcome to visit anytime. The secret to Final Fantasy fashion. Just put more belts on it. Nice it must be to have a mother to return to. Don't look so down, lass. Being able to help out a couple of nobles ain't nothing to sneeze at. I reckon the friendship you made today will serve you well. Speaking of new friends, got just the thing to cheer you up. How'd you like to take a baby chocobo off my hands? Chocobo? Aye, that's from the egg of one of my best birds, but I'm having the damnedest time trying to train it. Doesn't seem suiting for the hunting life. I thought could use a new family. How'd you like to be its new mother? Its mother? Yes, I'd like that very much. The coin we've earned, we can buy food and everything. The little ones are going to be over the moon when they hear who's coming to live with us. Just the little ones. Rosaquin too. He adores chocobos. Come on, let's go and tell him right now. You know, Archon, just looking at you and those children calls to mind that time I came upon you and your sail in Tailfeather. Yeah, it's how time flies. Speaking of time flying, best be moving on. Got a choco to deliver, and it's back to the road for me. Till next we meet, lad. Well, that's done.